Cosmic 11 has a 22-month plan in order to establish our settlement with 50 inhabitants on the Moon Orleans hub. This plan consists of the initial 12 months being our build phase, in which we would initially set up our hub, establish our garden, and build our initial infrastructure. During this time, we would also be building our 25% excess as required in our charter, and setting up for all of our 50 residents to share one rover between every 4 people in concordance with our emergency evacuation plan. This would allow for an expansion that would include on even months being supply rockets and on odd months being influxes of people beginning on month 13. So here we would continue our science experiments, continue our extractions, and continue our garden expansion program. So going back to our calculations of our supplies, we can see that during our first 12 months, every person would require 2,200, just over 2,200 pounds of supplies. And to allow for our growth, we can see our calculations here consisting of growth months 1 through 6. And we can see that those are our odd months, every month bringing in 4 people times the monthly supply. That 640 is based on the average mass of one person. Here was our monthly mass, and then N would be our factor, which we would be multiplying each month. But we can see that we scale that back by half after G4. So during that time, we would be scaling back our fruits and veggies in order to increase our reliance upon our gardening supplies, and that would then decrease our mass. We would be filling in all of this, the excess in our mass with science supplies, any building supplies that we need, and really relying upon our 3D printed materials for a lot of our equipment. So at the conclusion, we would want to have 1 rover per every 4 people for our emergency plan. Every supply one would include 1 extra MRE per person in order to sustain our reserve, as well as continuously supplying our water.